Today's tutorial is going to be about the empirical and molecular formula.
The molecular formula is the actual formula based on the mass.
The empirical formula is the most simple atom ratio.
The most important tip when finding the empirical and molecular formula is to pretend that the percent given in the problem equals grams.
So the first step for finding the empirical formula would be to divide the percent given of the element by the molar mass of the element, which is found on the periodic table. Something to remember is that you can't round if you get 1/3 or 1/2 as an answer. So the second step for finding the empirical formula would be to divide each answer you got in number 1 by the lowest number or lowest answer you got in number 1. So just a reminder that if you get 1/3 or 1/2 in your answer after dividing the percentage given by the molar mass, you can't round. So an example would be on the bottom of the screen for oxygen. We got 2.5 as an answer, but we don't want to round and we don't want to have to deal with that decimal. So what we're going to do is take 5/2 and multiply that by 2/1 so that we can end up with a whole number of 5. But since we multiplied the oxygen by 2/1, we have to do the same thing to phosphorus. So in the middle of the screen, you'll see that we got an answer of 1. And so what we did was take 2/2 and multiply it by 2/1 to give us 2. So after working out the problem, we got 2 for phosphorus and 5 for oxygen, which gives us P2O5 for the empirical formula and gives us a mass of 141.94 grams per mole. So on the bottom of the screen, you'll see, in order to find the molecular formula, you must take the given mass and divide that by the molar mass of the empirical formula, and then multiply that number by the empirical formula. The given mass is 283.88 grams per mole. So when we work this all out, we take 283.88 and divide it by 141.94. which gives us 2. And then we would multiply the subscripts in the formula by 2, which would give us the molecular formula of P4O10.